Yeah. So I was doing this little throwback 2K. Um, and I was just thinking of like the history of 2K story mode. And if you think about it, it hasn't been that great. If someone were to ask me the best story mode of 2K, I would say 2K14, but obviously nostalgia has a lot to do with that. Um, when you think about it, 2K is inconsistent with the story modes. I think they should stick with. I don't know how they do production. Like one year they did Spike Lee, and a lot of people don't like heavy stories, which I do, because I think if you just create a player, add them in association mode, and go to player lock if you don't like the heavy story. But but even though it was 2K16 was the story mode was linear, you didn't have much control over it, and it wasn't that good of a story. It was still a story mode. You look at other 2Ks, like I said, 14 was decent. Uh, like 2K18 is, I know I heard they tried to make it. They tried the story is like what it is for kids and things like that, but it came off very corny. Like I don't even think kids really like Be Fresh, whatever her name is, Boo Boo the Fool. I can't even. A lot of people are playing 2K18. The court, like they did a lot of good tries, but a lot of stuff they did wasn't that good. Uh, Ever since next gen, 2K15, where you had 2K15, where you had I'm multitasking, where you had the I like that one. I think 2K Stories Mode had went downhill after 15, because like I said, even though 16 was really story oriented, it was very linear. You didn't have a lot of control. 15, you started off not getting drafted, and you had that argument with your agent. 16, it was kind of long, but it was okay. I wouldn't complain too much about it. You played like 4 high school games. Then you played wow. Then you played uh 5 college games. Then you played once at the NBA or whatever. Um, but yeah, 17. I mean, you could argue it was okay, but here's my problem with 2K17 story mode. One second. Well, okay. Anyways, 2K17 story mode. You start off. Um, you choose your college and Perez and one second. Yeah, but I think it wasn't very story oriented. Me, I would like more story. That's a good steel drill. Um, it was kind of like you know I like more of I like more even though it's your career, it's not your personal life. 2K17 feels kind of linear too. You just you just you're in college and then you get drafted and it's cutscenes, but it, 2K is very inconsistent. They do a lot of things right. They fix things that they do wrong, but then they take a step back. So I don't know why they do that. And like 2K18, it was just terrible. I mean, when it first came out, the prelude was it was cool. I guess the intro was kind of cheesy, but you could live with it. Then like, but it's not. First of all, it's not a story to me. I'm rambling because I didn't really write a script for this. It's not a story at all. 2K7, I'd say 2K18 is just a lot of cutscenes. I don't know why they changed that. I don't know how they fractioned their time off with because the graphics, and it looks like a completely different game. It looks like 2K, Madden 12 versus Madden 13. So I don't know if that took a lot of the time, but it's just like the I had just what is beat fresh whatever her name is. I stopped playing the game a long time ago. The game was actually kind of fun to me. The gameplay, a lot of problems with the gameplay. The blow by animation was overpowered. You could have like a 55 overall. Uh, Slowest speed, slowest acceleration. You could blow past anybody. But I don't know if that took a lot of their time. They need to fix that. Because that impacted their sales, and then the the transactions, the VC, I just the words on the tip of my tongue. I think the loot box or something like that. Everything is monetized. Like you can't. I remember I got rid of the 2K before they updated it, but it cost like 250 or something like that VC to change your hairstyle. It felt like a cat. Everything felt like a cash grab. I think it's called loot boxes or something like that. I don't think that's right. I just had just the word just it's on the tip of my tongue, but remember on 2K13 you could have like a C plus teammate grade. You would get 1300 VC easily. Those days are over. You have to grind, and people don't people want to pick the game up because my career is the main focus. So people have jobs and stuff like that. Everyone can't just play 2K, and it's sad because you have to spend so much time. People want to pick 2K up on the weekend and just play it, but you have to. It's not fun. It's making it where it's not fun. So those are some things that could change. I think a 2K. I'm because I'm rambling. I think a 2K game should have it should just the story. It should be you should be able to change. Like in 2K17. I can't hear myself think. In 2K 16, you couldn't. It was linear. I didn't play 15. I really didn't play 14, but at the end of 17, at the end of your rookie season, for me, just give me a phone call, just let me know he will be leaving in free agency. There are different people. I've watched people's gameplays where he stays if you win, or you guys team up in a different uniform. You guys are, but little things like that. 2K16, it was high school, college, 8 games, boom. the story's over, but you got my career. It's after the first season. It was basically you're you have a creative player. You went to association mode and clicked player lock. That's what it felt like to me. Yeah, so I think 2K will be better this year with the story mode. I think that because it feels like a different game. 17 to 16, it feels completely different. Almost like Madden 12 to Madden 13, how almost the engine feels different. And yeah, so I think that did, but they have to have a balance of the actual story when they don't have a story, I know people, and you have to give people an option to skip the cutscenes. Some of these cutscenes are pointless; they have nothing to contribute to the story. They're just cutscenes, and people like Shammy, and it can't be. The reason I say it has to be a main base story is because when people like the story mode and they get it, and they don't mind the cutscenes and stuff like that. They like the story based, uh, which sounds funny, but and then you add guys like Shammy or Justice that are on your team. But if you ask for a trade and the story is around those two guys, the cutscenes and stuff like that, there the story's gone. So you have to have a story mode, not around the your teammates. It has to be kind of a personal life. That's what I liked about 16. Did a lot of things wrong, but 16 it was more you know uh, player based. You could ask for it if you ask for a trade on 17 or 18. Say goodbye to cutscenes. Um, so yeah, that's just my 2 cents.